You always grab only the upper part, not too wet. And anyway, if you leave it on the sun, you will it will dry up in a few minutes. To dry it up, you can always put it inside your clothes, so the heat of your body will dry it up. Here is one of my campsites, and right here is where we'll build our fire. In a case like this, where everything around is really wet, it's really important to make to have a place where to put our bag. We put it around a tree. Around tree. Here we are. And then here is our stick. Now we make one loop and the second loop, and here we put our stick again. Sorry for the camera. One loop and the second loop. Here we put our stick. Okay. We can adjust it, and then our bag right here. Sorry for the camera. Anyway, this is the concept. Okay, so it's out of the wet. Okay, now let's start this fire. In winter, I use very often the reverse fire, or self-feeding fire, as you can call it, and it's made it's called reverse because instead of starting the fire and then building up with the wood the fire, we start on the top, and it will burn down very slowly, and so it's perfect in winter when you use with the cold. You use more wood, and you need more wood. And also is very important to know it during the night, because you can leave it there and it will keep going for a long time. First we take two logs of the same size, the same section, and we put it like this parallel way, and then we will build the layers up. This will serve for many reasons. One, the first is the oxygen will have much space to go up on our fire and feed our fire, and then we can put something we need to warm up here, and also we will have much ashes down here, and so after a while, and so we can use them to cook and to make other stuff. So let's start. This saw I've made is really rough and not very well made, but it's working. And for now it's good. Now let's keep building our fire. Should be all the same size, so we'll see if we can find another log of this size. As you can see, we've made the two logs on the base, then 1, 2, this is the third floor layer, or whatever you can call it, and I guess we'll made another one where we'll catch our fire. Now to battoon, I've now, instead of my usual knife, I will use this bar of carbon steel, and I have put a rough edge on it with a big angle, really big angle, because I need it only to split the wood, and I prefer to use this instead of my knife that I will keep it will keep the edge really better without me battooning it on it. So let's start. Okay. As you can see, you don't need a perfect edge to split the wood, because it's natural. It's in the fibers of the wood, so it's very easy to split it. And then the big angle also helps to split it, and when I will catch my fire, I will put this inside it to heat treat it. Now I will make some feathers in my that I will put it in my blanket, to start my fire. As you can see, the inner part of the log is dry, even if it's all wet outside. I don't know why many people are obsessed to make a perfect feather sticks, but for me it's important to start the fire, not to make the perfect looking feather sticks. And these feathers, it's the best to start my fires. And then I won't need to keep them on the stick. I will make a pile of them and use them to start the fire. And this way for me is really quicker than pay attention to make the perfect feather sticks. But anyway, anyone has its secrets and his way to put things together, especially in the wood, where your experience is the best companion you can have with you. So when you learn something, it will become precious for you. I'm not saying that you can't learn anything from others. On the contrary, I have learned a lot from other friends and other people that share with me the same passion for the wood and for nature. I'm only saying that to be outside and to have your experience is really important. Important to have a knife with a good edge. That's the reason why I use a stupid bar, carbon steel bar, to split the wood and keep my edge for this job, because I prefer to use it this way. And if you are going to stay outside for many days, you will have to use your knife for the most part of your day. So it's better to have a perfect edge on it. Now that we have made a good amount of feathers, we will make a good pile of them. You see, just less than 5 minutes of work, and we have this, and we will put them here like this, and we will catch our fire on it in a few moments. And now it's time for this that we have put inside our vest. Which is perfect to make a good bird nest. To be honest with you, it's not really perfectly dry, but I guess it will catch the fire anyway, in my opinion. Try to take out all the green part, so it will be easier to catch your fire. Here we have the charcoal we have made previously, and then the stupid coating they put on the fire still sometimes. Okay. Here we have our wood. We don't need to have a rush in this process, especially when the grass is not very dry. And now it's time for our good sticks, dry sticks that we have grabbed before, to use them. what we are trying to do is make some good coals, hot coals, to dry up the lower layers. So with the time you will have a fire that will spread instead of upside, downside, but it will do it very slowly, and you will have no need to watch it all the way, because once this upper small fire have catched very well, you won't need to do anything more, and that's all we have to do with this. I don't know if you can know it already, but making chocolate is really an easy process. You just have to use a can like this. It has to be in steel and not aluminium, because otherwise it will melt. But anyway, you have this, and some pieces of cotton t-shirts. You make pieces the size you want, you prefer, and you can also use some bits of funky wood, like this. It has to be really soft and almost rotten to have a perfect charwood. You close it and you put it inside the fire, or near the fire. Anyway, that's the reason you have to use steel, because aluminium will melt, as I said. And that's it. You leave it for half an hour, and after a while you will see that some smoke will come out of it, and that's when the process is starting. When the smoke is coming out anymore, isn't coming out anymore, the process is done. As you can see, the smoke is coming out from this, and that's from that you can assume that the process is perfectly working. As you can see, the second layer is starting to burn, and also down there, as you can see, it's already burning, and the ashes come down, as I said, and after a while in this region you will have many coals that you can use it to cook your meal, or your sticks. If you have a stick to cook on the coals, you can grab the coals from here and use it on the grill, under the grill. Now that we don't have much more smoke coming out from this, we can take it out and eventually put it right in the snow to cool down. Then we make sure that it will be dry inside. Inside it we will have enough charcoals to catch many fires. And to catch the fire with charcoals, you can use many methods. I have used my fire steel, and as you can you saw, it takes only few sparks to start to catch the fire for the charcoals. But you can also use a magnifier lens with a good sun, not only during summer but also during winter. I've started many fire only with the sun and a magnifier lens. Or you can use a flint and steel. Unfortunately, around my place I can't find many right flint to make sparks from the steel. As you can see, our water is boiling, so it's time for our good tea. I don't know if you can see it, but the steel is tempering. You see the steel there? Yes, guys. This is after more than an hour. As you can see, my piece of carbon steel is still tempering. And as I said, I'm not sure if you can see it very well because of the sun in front of us, but this is our self-feeding fire. It's not, as I said, a night flame fire, but it's perfect for the winter. So guys, I thank you for your time and for the time we spent together, and I just wait for seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.